In the past few episodes, we've talked about what it means to do business gently and how to build a gentle business and what is a gentle business built upon or what does it include. But I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there about what a gentle business is and is not. And one of those myths is that a gentle business is always an anti hustle business. My answer might surprise you. So join me as we take a look at four myths of what people think a gentle business is. Hey there, I'm your host, Marta Gertzen, and welcome to Doing Business Gently, a podcast for women who are ready to think and do business from a place of purpose and intention. If that sounds like you and you've wondered what it means to have a gentle and aligned business, you are in the right place. This is a safe place where we talk about life business integration. And we approach this idea of creating a life first business, one that's aligned to fit you, your values, priorities, personality, and the current season of life you are in. We also talk about ways to find business clarity so that you're not constantly second guessing every decision you make in your business, how your faith and business can work together, and also, very importantly, we're going to talk about how to do this from a place and a habit of rest. So join me today as we look at these myths of what a gentle business is so that you understand what it means to do business gently. This episode is brought to you by the Weekly Reset Routine Mini Workshop. This is a mini workshop created for Christian women entrepreneurs who are ready to de stress their weekly business schedule in 30 minutes or less. If you're ready to start your Monday morning feeling prepared and ready to face a new week, this De Stress Your Business workshop is for you. In it, you're going to learn how a simple weekly routine can help you stay on track, how to plan for and not forget important life and business stuff, quick ways to slow down, take a deep breath, and prepare your heart and mind for the week ahead. This simple routine can become a healthy habit that grows with you and your business, no matter what stage of business or season of life you are in. No more scrambling around because you forgot an appointment or a project. No more wondering what you can and can't say yes to. And go into Monday knowing what can be changed and what you can move around when those emergencies come, and they so often do. This is for you if you are ready to start learning how to do business gently. This mini workshop includes a video and a step by step workbook that walks you through the entire routine, as well as suggestions on how to tailor it and customize it for you and your business. Start a healthy habit routine for your gentle business with a weekly business reset routine, and you can start that today at celastudios.co/weekly reset. If you've ever looked up the word gentle in the dictionary, and we're going to go visit some of my favorite places like Merriam-Webster online, you're going to see definitions like calm, kind, or soft. You're going to see things like free from harshness, sternness, or violence. And it's also considered a fruit of the Spirit. It shows up in the Bible. Interestingly, in its archaic form, the word chivalrous also shows up. And yes, you're going to see words like docile and delicate. And while that may describe forms of gentleness, that is not what we're talking about here. Because I want you to consider a couple of examples. Think about some of the most gentle people you've ever met. What have they gone through? What life experiences have they built and developed this gentle personality from? If you know their life story, just some of it or all of it, I bet you will see stories of hardship and overcoming. Or in the animal kingdom, think about a big horse or a giant dog. A lot of times, animals like this are referred to as gentle giants. They know their strength and choose to restrain it. Often, they're even responsive to a human or an animal that they're interacting with and can respond in kind when they can tell this person needs gentleness or calmness, which is a pretty amazing trait to have, whether animal or human. Would you consider these examples of being docile or delicate? For me, I see them as examples of strength under control and also building and developing a level of empathy that is so important as we are developing a gentle business. So let's examine these four myths about a gentle business. Myth number one, a gentle business is a soft or weak business. Well, here's the truth. A gentle business means that you have experienced some hard stuff in your life and your business. So now you have chosen to put in intentional and purposeful boundaries in place, and you know how to handle them and you know how to enforce them. You've also built your business on your values and priorities, and you do keep them front and center. A gentle business is one built on the experiences and the knowledge of what does and doesn't work for you. Gentleness, when you view it in this respect, is a strength. It is not a soft or a weak business. As I was looking up definitions of the word gentle, there was a article on Psychology Today by Ryan Nimick. I'm going to say that wrong, I'm sure. Nimick. And I will add a link to this in the show notes below. But gentleness operates with an unwavering, steady hand that knows its path forward. What a great definition of gentleness, especially in the world of entrepreneurship, because a gentle business is one that is built on knowing your path forward. When you're looking at your business and you're second guessing everything, you're struggling with every decision, you are just unsure of, you don't have the clarity you're looking for, and you're not sure what to do next. That is not a gentle business. That is not doing business gently. So, a gentle business is not soft or weak. In fact, I think it is a strong business. Myth number 2: a gentle business is a static business. There's no growth and it's just easy peasy. Truth is, a gentle business is a business that is managed and grown through strong decision making and action taking. But that decision making and that action taking is done in alignment with your energy levels, your values, priorities, goals, your focus, and so much more. You are aware of what needs to happen. You are aware of the direction you're going. Action and growth is absolutely part of a gentle business. You don't have a business if you don't take action and if you stay stuck in place. Feeling stuck, uninspired, and static is not a gentle or healthy business. In fact, it's a stressful one. So, yes, growth is part of the equation and absolutely action taking, because action taking gives you clarity. Clarity encourages you to take more action. And as you take more action, you build confidence and you get even more clarity. And as you get more confidence and clarity, you can create a business that's even more aligned with you, because the more you understand yourself as an entrepreneur, the more you understand what does and doesn't work for you, you are going to create an aligned business that is much gentler than what we've been taught all these years of entrepreneurship. Myth number 3: a gentle business is anti-hustle. And this is what I mentioned in the beginning here, that my answer here might surprise you a little bit. The truth is, no, it's not. And in fact, I am not anti-hustle. But then a little bit of yes. There are reasons we need to hustle at times, but that hustle, we know, is for a specific reason or is for a specific season. The problem is when that hustle becomes the norm instead of the exception, that's where we leave gentle business behind. If you're getting ready to go on vacation, if you have an unexpected doctor's appointment, if you have something going on in your life all of a sudden that you need to work a little bit longer the day before to get ready for it, that's because you know you're doing it with a purpose and intention. And this is just for a specific reason and season. And you're willing to do that. And you know that you're going to come back and you're going to get caught up. You are going to get back to a normal schedule. And that hustle mentality is not going to come back and stay with you forever. So, no, I don't think a gentle business is anti-hustle. I don't think anti-hustle is always healthy, at least the way it's often described in social media. I do think that there are times when we need to hustle, and to think that that everything is anti-hustle and that we're doing something wrong if we're in hustle mode for a short time, that's not a gentle business either, because we're trying to live up to the expectations of somebody else and what they feel is right for them or in their business, which it may be, but it may not be for you. So carefully decide for you and define, what does it mean to hustle? And when is it okay for you in your business? And when do you need to take a step back and evaluate when that hustle becomes the norm instead of the exception? And the final myth I want to talk about here is a gentle business is a boring business. This one I do not agree with at all. I have found that as I have slowed down, gone deeper, with my clients, gone deeper with my subject matter. I have built an aligned business and a sustainable business that is so much more fulfilling. And if I talk with the women in my mastermind, the women that I've coached, that they have designed businesses that work for them, and it is one built on connections, community, helping people solve problems and celebrating their wins. It is a fulfilling business that really gets them excited to continue to do the work and motivates them to keep doing their business and helping the people they're called to serve. That, my friend, is not a boring business. That is a fulfilling business. Now, a gentle business that by these terms may not be for everyone, and that's okay. If you are somebody who has a higher energy drive, you may need to do business differently, but you can still develop a gentle business that doesn't burn yourself out. So define for yourself, what is gentle? What is hustle? What is anti hustle? Make sure that you're understanding how you are using these words first before you say yes or no to them. And go look up the definitions. See what you think. Does this fit you? Does this fit your personality? But if you are somebody who's been in business for a while, you know that there are days that it just you wonder what in the world you're doing and what you've gotten yourself into. If you are stressed out beyond the max and your body is telling you it needs a break, this is the time to step back, take a look at what's working, what's not, what's stressing you out, what do you love, what do you not. And as you take that step back, take a look and say, okay, I'm ready to do business differently. And I am ready to have a gentle business. Use these four myths to decide what are your misconceptions about a gentle business, and is it time for you to consider building a gentle business? If you haven't listened to the previous episodes, I'll put the links to those in the show notes as well. You're going to find that information on how to build one and what is included in a gentle business. I'd love to hear from you. You can reach out to me via Instagram, send me a DM, or you can reach me through my website at SelaStudios.co and let me know. Do you have a gentle business? What are your views on anti hustle? I'd love to hear. As we close up here, I would love to ask a quick favor. Could you take about 30 seconds and leave a rating and review? I know this is something you often hear in a podcast, but it really and truly is a simple way to support this podcast and help get these episodes in front of other women who are ready to learn how to do business gently. Thanks for joining me today. In this episode, we took a look at 4 myths about gentle business. Next, we're going to take a look at what do you do when it all feels overwhelming and you just have no clue what to do? That's not a gentle feeling, is it? So, we're going to take a look at what you can do when business just feels overwhelming. Together, let's keep learning to create a simple and sustainable business where you can do business gently.